bad mind, this water had to wash you.
I call in the rain.
I
call in the rain.
I
call in the rain. Anytime I start to get trouble. Wet them down. I call in the rain. Soak them down. I call in the rain. This guy's the weatherman in the Shal.
Now, if you follow Trinidad Killa, welcome everybody to the Matter Drive. Yes, Trinidad Killa in the building. If you follow him on social media, you would know that anytime he give in trouble or anytime he feels aggrieved, you'll get wet.
For sure.
You'll get soaked down.
For sure.
Killa, what's your real scene? What brings you to my establishment today? Because I saw you when was it? Was last Friday? Or 2 Fridays ago? 2 Fridays ago?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so when they tell me Killa, Trinidad Killa, I say, you have a new song? I say, nah, man, Killa come into vibes. But I didn't realize, you see, I see you so much on social media. In my mind, I saying, I just see Killa the other day.
Yeah, for real.
What was you saying though? You good?
I did, I just wanted to come to the radio station, and talk a little bit to let the people on the outer world get to really understand who is Trinidad Killa. Because
so you feel there's a disconnect between you and, well, obviously not your audience because you will have your supporters.
Yeah, man.
But are you getting this like on the ground or over social media where you find like there's a disconnect and people don't understand who Killa is?
Yeah, well, anywhere I go on the ground,
yeah,
I have my respect full 100 from east, west, north, and south. You know, but
that's a song too that you have.
Yeah, everything I just put into song.
I realize, and you can't sing or hum or do anything around you because it could end up in song.
In song, one time. Yeah. Goofy. Good afternoon.
Good. How are you?
Yeah, man. I good man, humble, polite.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Tell me.
You know he was coming here.
Yeah.
You on the internet?
No, God, don't change that yet now. We don't change yet now.
All right, hold on.
He's talking about, he seems to detect a disconnect.
Yeah,
because he thinks that, people need to know Kern. Because he find like, well, I mean, when you attack certain people, or when I should say, you go in defense mode, and then people see it as unoffensive.
Yeah.
And you going after certain people who may be popular and trending right now.
Yeah, man.
They will have their fans too, or they will have their supporters too, and they will look at it like, but what he talking about, what is that scene?
Especially when it's a group of them, you're going up against an army. You understand? But I, as a little youth man, come from far, and I born and grew in a Rima.
Right.
I do a lot of things for my community and people in the community. People might know that. When Corona was going on, COVID, I helped over 850 families.
Right.
So anywhere I go on the ground, my respect large. Every day I just help people, I don't even talk about it.
Right.
But it have a certain set of people intend to make Trinidad Killa look bad, because remember, anything you see on the internet, people will pick it up and run with it. And then
couldn't be easy to win.
Yeah, no, but I had to go into defense mode because I don't have a problem. Let me tell you something.
Remember, you do certain things and then people see you in a certain light.
Yeah.
You understand? So
but
then
every action have a reaction.
Right.
I ain't doing that just so because I don't mind a man saying something about me, joke is joke, kicks is kicks. But when a man start to interfere with your dollar, you understand me? Days where I get sensitive.
But Kern, let me ask you this, right? You're a very emotional person. You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're not afraid to cry on live, etc., right? Yeah. But do you think that sometimes you should pull away from social media and pick up the phone and call these people, or try to have a conversation with these people who you think is getting in your way?
No. They may not answer.
No, they may not answer.
All right, but at least when I say try, get into contact with the person.
I ain't even doing that.
So your first idea or reaction is to pick up the phone and go live one time.
That is what make me.
All right.
That is what make me, because when I didn't have that voice and I go on social media, that is where I get me forward.
No, I know you like the vibes on the phone. I know you love that. You love the attention.
It's two sides of a story. And when somebody says something about me, it's only right for me to defend myself, Shal, because let me tell you something. Somebody might say something off a joke or off a kicks. and that can reach very far because people just take that
I
for
tell people,
serious.
I tell people that too.
Some of them just make some joke and they don't even know what they're doing. That could be not just affecting me, you know, it affecting who my family member. I have brothers, I have sisters, I have mother, I have. I think some
people do even recognize that, right? That somebody can say something and the narrative go a certain way, and then people take that as Bible and they run with it. So if you don't immediately defend yourself, you know, it could go down the direction they wanted to go down.
But there's also the argument to be made that this is the career path that you chose, and sometimes this is what comes along with it. You understand? People saying things and have they don't know the truth about you. They don't know what you do when they come to help certain people. They just hear, as Shal say, they hear something and they run with it. But you see, sometimes when you try to answer everybody and defend everything, you understand, you tend to come across combative now.
And
frustrated.
And then I remember, right, when you were acting up, because
you could ask Damien.
Acting up.
How
Right?
does that come?
You could ask Damien, right? I am always the one to come here and defend you. I am always the one to come here and say, Olia, leave Killa now. Killa this thing. You know, when I kind of watch your slight and I'm being real with you, right? And I told them this. I say, Killa has to remember, right? You saying, all right, look at Tobago, no gigs, this, that. And I the baddest. Well, you know, you in your mind, use the biggest and the baddest thing.
I believe in
myself.
myself. You have to believe in
and
yourself.
You should think like that. You understand? But what I'm saying is, you gotta remember, it's politics playing all over the place, right?
Yes.
It's politics in everything.
Yeah.
Right?
And the people need to know the politics were going on.
Right, but Kern, and I'm just saying it as Kern, not Trinidad Killa here. Kern, remember, you now delving into the politics, the actual politics. Yeah. Right? So when you do that, right, you have to understand.
There is some blowback.
Yeah. And it has repercussions to certain things you may do.
And say.
What is life without taking chances?
I hear that.
You understand?
But it have some that you could pull back.
No, let me tell you, if I pull back and insist nothing, I go end up like some artists. You ain't hearing about me at all. All of a sudden, Trinidad Killa disappear.
What thing Shal saying is, you have to measure. When to say something.
You know how much people measure? What it is today? I could call certain name, but name it for Tombstone. And now they're not alive, they're cussing, they're getting on. Anything. But when they had the chance to do it and go on alive and they had the following, they wasn't doing it because they was in a play.
Killa. But, all right, I'm saying to you this, all right? Let me put this scenario to you.
Yeah, man.
You were seen on a live or a video with the opposition leader calling the sitting prime minister a dog.
Listen what I'm saying, right?
Killa.
Yes, that is right, Shal.
Killa.
I'm not saying no.
Right.
This is Trinidad and Tobago. And
even the opposition leader jump. You understand?
Yeah, because people fed up, Shal.
Yes, but
right,
people
fed up.
But
Killa.
Again, that is the part where you're supposed to measure. Yes, you may be upset. Yes, you may have certain feelings towards. Yeah, but at that moment, at the material point in time, you say, all right, maybe I shouldn't go so far. Remember this?
So even if
you can't
take it no more.
All right, so this is what I'm saying. Everybody has their supporters.
Yes.
Right? You are depending on promoters and people to like you.
Yeah.
Because that's how they... No, hold on.
Yeah, listening.
That's how they book you.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's affiliated to who.
Yeah.
And I use Tobago because he's still a Tobagonian.
Yeah.
He's from there.
Yeah.
And although they lost the elections, he still has supporters there.
Yeah.
Who are the promoters? They may be PNM people. And they could say nothing.
And it shouldn't be so.
And they could say nothing
and
for Killa.
But it's human beings.
It shouldn't be so. Let me tell you something, Shal. It shouldn't be so in this country, and that is we problem. We as black people, we don't stand up for we rights. Anything going on, they pass it on we, and we take that, and we go on with that, and we sit down in a corner. I can remember watching on the internet some country, I forget it, in the raise gas, everybody started protesting. You know, they drop it back down one time. But when something happened here, everybody sit down, they laugh, they smile about it, and they do it over and over and over and over. Let me tell you something, entertainment have a very big part to play in this country, in Trinidad and Tobago. If you look today, we're going on so much young, talented artists emerging from the ghetto. Young brother Sealot, Temper, this one running the place. You understand? These people is influenced the same way the government could take these artists and use them. You understand? Not partnership with this, but nothing ain't going on. Nothing ain't going on. It has so much talented youths. What going on for the youths in Trinidad and Tobago? You understand? For instance, I'm not afraid to come on a platform and say I have been to prison already. I have been to prison already.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to come on a platform and say that. You understand me? For instance, when you go in prison, it have a big rehabilitational system where you go in and you rehabilitate yourself and come back out. But when you come back out, no opportunities. So come like we spinning top in mud.
Yeah.
You understand me? A good thing I is a man, I'm a good sense. After I come out of prison, I didn't been to prison 13 years. Look, I drive in a Benz now. I own my own business.
Look, you
understand
are,
me?
no, we agree.
And I doing good.
Yeah, we are
The
good.
government's
We are role
supposed to
model.
take people like me and put we forward
But-
to tell we story
but
to
could,
encourage
but could,
the youth
but
to do
all right,
the right
fine,
thing.
fine.
If
Listen.
I said I'm nothing ain't going on.
Could.
You understand? And listen
You're
what I'm
not-
saying, Goofy, you're coming in. And people now getting money on top of money and money on top of money because it's politics. Where you feel go on, I go get frustrated and want to end back up there.
Nah,
you understand me?
You ain't
No,
gonna do that.
we ain't do
Because-
that. I am a good sense on my head, but somebody who not thinking, when you see a Trinidad artist get gone down and this artist get gone down, good music, playing all over the world, but it had no opportunity for them. It had no opportunity for them, so that is why they had to come and do something for the youths. Look, Carnival come back. It didn't even have a soca monarch. And so much young youths
Do you know that
coming
for
up.
sure? Do you know that for sure?
You ain't hearing nothing? You ain't hearing
You hear nothing,
nothing?
babe. You know that for sure?
Well, I just saying, I ain't know for sure, but I just saying, you understand?
Killer, you're
we
going
need
on
to
there.
start to get the youth
Killer, you're
involved
going there
in the
because,
thing.
watch me, he's a fella I like, pause. But I'm just saying that I could only try
Yeah,
to show you my point of view.
Yeah.
And as Damien was saying, is measured now.
yeah.
Killer, it are things I want to say and do. But you know what? I think about my children. I think about my future. I think about what I've built over the years. Am I willing to destroy it here with one comment or one, incident?
Also to touch on Shal's point, the most important thing that I've learned in entertainment throughout the years, and this is something I don't know if you will ever learn it or you might, when I reach home like long and think about what I go and say. Nobody owes you anything.
Facts.
I know that.
Facts.
Nobody
Yes.
owes you anything.
Yes.
The promoter, the this one, the that one, don't like, don't owe you nothing.
Correct, is
right?
right.
So when you go out there and you go online and you say, sometimes you see these incendiary things. And this one, this, and this one is, I don't, and this one, and carry on. And I know you're an emotional fella. Yeah, yes, wear your heart to the sleeve. And that is an endearable quality. But sometimes, you know, boy, them a pull back here. You understand? Because you could end up doing yourself more harm than good.
Let me tell you something.
But before you go further, when I came inside, my biggest grievance with you is a man right through talking about your corner and Pigtail.
And you bring
then
it.
just coming down the road here, and you didn't bring $2 on me and Shal.
I love that segue. I love the segue.
and Pigtail.
I love the segue. Killer, you're real potential, boy.
Yeah,
I've seen, and I told you this when you came 2 Fridays ago, right? When we had the little day of power soca and party soca.
Yeah.
I've seen you save the king,
Yeah.
save the monk. I see,
I've been on
seen
stage
you.
with I've been on stage with Marshall. I've been on
I
stage with
think-
Bro, I remember that year when I was the talk of the town in that soca monarch. People weren't seeing you on the ground with him in all the little events, running on, and people feel a thing or whatever, not knowing that well. Yeah,
When they want to call
that's
it
the show now.
when they want to call it no shame, when they want to call it bravery, use a man I see on stage, boy, look doing all thingy, he when he heard he thingy, selling his song, people start like him, but who is this man thing, whatever. You understand? And those are the great qualities about you. But sometimes when you see, when you
boy.
do
Let
what
me tell
you
you
do,
something, Shal.
just take away.
Nothing in taking away. Because you know why? I put my trust in God and not man.
Killer,
And
yeah,
ways
yeah.
for me that done written, seal, and stamp.
Yeah.
You ain't see? Every year they say killer this, Trinidad killer this, and every year I come in fire in.
No, but remember many
Fire.
times
That
times
is
you
not
bring
the
it on
works of me.
yourself.
Yeah, but that is not the works of me, that is the works of God. God working in my favor. I is a man that make sure and go down on my knees and pray, you know. And I know my heart clean. That's why God don't leave me to suffer, you know, Shal. At the ending of the day, my heart clean and pure. Anybody that's come by me and get anything, I just get anybody anything.
Yeah, but you
understand?
see, again, Killer, right? And you see, again, you are kind of Kanye, you know.
Equal rights and justice, boy, that is
In the
why
sense
fighting for, boy.
Right, but here I'm showing you, right? Sometimes it's context now. Like if people don't know, you just come out there and go on social media, all you see them, they're fighting, they don't and the thing, and whatever, and people like,
But when I go on the social media, I ain't going just so it's because somebody interfere with me. I'm not a madman just to pick up a phone and go on social media. I mightn't relate the story. I mightn't relate the story.
Yeah, Goofy.
You understand?
Well,
But if people just be doing real thing in the backstage to shut me down. Look, the other day I went England and a certain entertainer tell a promoter if Trinidad Killa and the Fete are not doing it, £4,000. You start to come home and interfere with my dollar. Nobody would know that on the outside.
What killer all are you making?
Nobody would know that on the outside. You understand?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't come on social media and say that.
Killer, you're not going through anything that everybody else went through.
Exactly.
You not need to stop by it. I'm money for everybody to make
correct, and you know you're right there.
You understand?
Listen, calm. You're not going through nothing that man can tell you all kind of story about and adversity they face in their career. Everybody.
I remember
from DJs, promoters, everybody.
I remember a course here, right? And I hear, off air obviously.
Yeah, man.
And I complaining and I singing and I go on this show the fights and thing and they talking about DJ who's singing and you remember that timing?
Yeah.
You understand? And it was like, oh God, everybody only fighting you down. You're coming here every day with everybody. I catch myself and I ball, you know what? All right, let me deal with them a different way. You understand? And I started putting the work. You understand? The music. Now, interestingly, before we came live, you're talking about a song that you have, that you say is your favorite song.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right now or overall.
Yeah.
You understand? And I remember certain artists also saying, I remember Skilly Bang also saying in an interview in London that, you know what? Yeah, I can't do anything, like they were telling him about the music and the wap thing and, why is about that and da-da-da. And he was like, yo, I have other songs like Mr. Universe, but somehow they don't gravitate to that. Yeah. You understand?
And I blame that on the DJ Falls because you know why? Or you drop the message in the music and start to run one way.
For the easy forward.
For the easy forward. When I play this tune, I go get forward, but sometimes when you sit down and really take in a tune and listen to a tune and you say, yeah, boy. Look, I bring out a tune, Forms of Energy. Feel this every time I hear that tune, I just feel to cry.
That's the song you're talking about.
Forms of Energy.
Clyde,
a very big tune.
Look at that song.
And they don't even play it. But I come out with, we going right down. You got everybody, yeah. But at the end of the day, DJs had to start back to push the message in the music.
No, well, I think, but Killer again, and you are a perfect example of that. Everybody now wrapped up so much in social media. The DJs don't have to do, they're just going on, all right, let me see what people say they like in, and I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because he's another one who complains a lot about what we have out there. Damien, you can
have more grievances than
you can't complain more than him till they just burn him down for it. He just go up and stand up in a party and just complain.
The night I was here, when it had the
2 Fridays ago,
and I played the Forms of Energy, about 5 foreigners reach out to me and what that tune is, how they don't play that tune very big. You understand? It's a very good tune.
But Killer, you have to know how to navigate the landscape as well and make sure that you put your things on streaming platforms. So
everywhere.
So now you have to do you are a master of self-promotion.
So you see like when you're calling?
Yeah.
I call in the rain and you're doing all your things on social media.
You have to make sure and promote your thing. Yes.
Slipping. You understand?
I always do slipping. I want
Yes.
everybody to listen to this tune.
Don't put no tears in the eyes. Don't put no tears in the eyes. Don't do that at all. Come off the radio with that. Don't put no tears in the eyes. We're not taking that tears at all.
Killer, let me go. Let me hear you.
You see this tune close to my heart, and anybody can relate to this. Shall listen to the lyrics and content and tell me what you think about it.
All right, my brother, listening.
Father, when my burden is heavy, head down and I'm feeling low. Yes, you tell me yet to rise up, my son, and give me the strength to go. No one don't know the trials, the tribulation that I've been through. But I stay consistent, every year on the internet and radio. Father, yes, you bless me with will. You give me potential and give me skill. I could see the test in me still. But in time, yes, it will reveal. You tell me things will be okay. Too much negative energy shall move them out of your way. You don't want no fake energy. Father, even when they dancing up with way, I could feel the energy. Protect me from friends and family.
Trinidad Killa. Yeah, we talk any things. There's no smile and grin and fake thing and we go talk the things. Let me go. If all your questions for Killa, send it on the WhatsApp. Let me go.
Father, when my burden is heavy, head down and I'm feeling low. Yes, you tell me you to rise up, my son, and give me the strength to go. No one don't know the trials, the tribulation that I've been through. But I stay consistent, yo, every year on the internet and radio. Father, yes, you bless me with will. You give me potential and give me skill. I could see the test in me still, but in time, yes, it will reveal. You tell me things will be okay. Too much of negative energy. Goofy, move them out of your way. You don't want no mixed energy. Father, even when they dancing up with way, I can feel the energy. Protect me from friends and family. I can feel the energy. Even when you're looking down, feel the energy. Oh, na 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 na, oh, yeah. Father, protect your only son. I can feel the energy. Some coming with knife, even gone. I can feel the energy. And all you listen this second verse carefully. Yeah? Big up the people who does pray. Shall they does pray?
Yes, sir.
Well, listen this carefully. Yeah? As I go down on my knees and I start to pray. If it wasn't for you, oh Father, I wouldn't be here today. Don't want a song like complaining. So much obstacles in the way. You keep on blessing again and again and send me higher than plane. Yes, you give me yes every reason. And you bless me in every season. Look, blacks come and gone, but the legacy will live on. You tell me things will be okay. Too much of negative energy. Shall move them out of your way. I don't want no mixed energy. Father, even when they dancing, you can sing that in a church and all. Protect me from friends and family.
Hey, watch it, killer is the watch it.
You can sing that in a church and all, Shal.
Wow, this brother.
Speaking about energy, we're going on with Johnny Bravo and Kitty.
Wow.
What are you telling me about?
Wow.
Johnny Bravo? He only my guy himself, he not doing nothing.
No, but you didn't feel sick the other day?
No.
You lie, you feel sick a little bit.
I want him to kiss you and then I go feel sick. Jockey back, walking car, no kiss, Shal. No kiss. That's any social media thing.
This is why I love this social media.
So Johnny Bravo new microwaving.
Yeah, Michael jockey back at the Tobago. Big man like
No, but you went live and it looked like you was feeling sick a little bit. Give me a little bit of sickness.
Wait now, Bravo. Yeah,
so you love Kitty then? You have a little bit of emotional feelings, don't you?
Oh God, it was a one night thing and never done that.
Yeah.
Couldn't lie, boy.
But couldn't again, right? You talk so much about this corn and pigtail. Where, what happened?
I go send some for
Make
you
it
tomorrow.
your duty tomorrow to send it down the road. Eh?
Don't send it now.
Right.
Oh, you know you're locked on in the smokehouse, so organize it tomorrow. Eh?
Oh, yeah, bread butter there.
Right.
Yeah.
Trinidad Killa here, aka Kun. We haven't been in the building. We just talking the things.
You're a very, very interesting
character.
Yeah.
Wears his heart on his sleeve. No stranger to controversy. We asking him about how he feel about certain things, how he handles adversity. You understand? And I believe, and he said it just so, I believe that Killa in some ways a role model. As he said,
No,
you're just shocking me. As he said, he was in prison. He came out. He made a career in entertainment. He is an entrepreneur. He has his own business, his own restaurant up Arimade, running almost 24 hours for the day. He driving a nice car. You understand? People know him social media. You know, he made something of himself, and this should be an example for youths who may have gone on the wrong road, you know, and looking up and say, boy, I could do this too. You understand?
Yeah, man.
And this is the good part about Trinidad Killa that people should hold on to, not the cussing and carrying on Instagram and balling and wherever else. You understand? These are the things, the traits that we should look up to and say, hey, yeah, boy, Killa boy, thing. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Bravo says, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Johnny Bravo. This carnival are higher in here. Watch me back, because you know I'm busy.
Oh, you're getting gigs now?
Boy, my phone can't stop ringing.
Oh, because notice about 2 months ago, it
ball.
was this and that and balling and carrying on.
Corona teach me a lesson.
No, but watch me, Killa, you say that, right? We set up right in this room here 2019 going into 2020. And we balling. Sokati sick. I watch Killa perform from Thursday to Sunday about 6 gigs a night. I say, boy, look, Killa cleaning it up. That time gunman and you going down the road Thursday into Sunday. Every weekend he was cleaning it up. And then catch them in carnival, he had come with 2 nice things. I say, boy, look,
clean it up and proper structure one time, because if the next pandemic come, I ready. God forbid.
And then look how come on up, pandemic come, you know.
Telling me, boy,
Sick.
Jesus Christ.
I feel that's what happened there, you know. Imagine when Killa study, all you are not going through that, I done face this pandemic and thing, and then I hear this and that.
That.
But I'm glad that you overcome that and gigs, your song playing you on rotation and then your phone ringing
Thanks
again.
for that, man.
You understand? Because you couldn't hold dollar. How would you let people see you?
Yeah.
And pull back a bit. Take me advice.
No, let me
tell you something.
Well, I think
Shal,
no.
Measure is the word.
That his business is running smoothly, and he's because
they can say what I not answering.
Yeah, because here what going on. He started off this rain. What do you call it, sir? The weatherman. He started off the weatherman vibes, right? At first under, yes, everything go bust,
viral,
right? Then.
No, Killer living for viral moments too, eh?
He living
for viral moments. What you smiling?
You see it turn from a kind of thing into like a comical energy now. So he was like, oh God, rain, all in book me rain. And he's smiling and laughing.
I see you and 5 on the same stage here today, we're going there.
When you can't beat them, join them. Words are useless when things are known.
Wow.
Yeah,
because actually 5 said he said, I am being a professional. He's on the gig. I am the host. So I introduce him.
But he don't know.
You see, that is one of the things when you want he cussing back and forth, it doesn't look good.
But I don't look for bacchanal. When a man interfere with me and try to papi show me, that is when I get real sensitive. Because let me tell you something, I real fight up to reach which part I reach, I went to all kind of people to get a break. And
Obia man too?
Close it down. I never went by no Obia man. God first, mankind after.
Yeah, that was out there too. I remember that.
They say went by the Obia.
No, it was no Obia man, Obia woman.
Where's she now?
Wow.
You feel God does make joke, touch not God anointed or do it prophet no
Oh, you always biblical servant.
No,
he born and grow in church.
He telling you things. But look,
born and grow in church.
All Killer songs is that.
Them out of the pit here and I still in the pit here.
So the Obia ain't strong enough.
We don't deal with Obia boy, we go down and bruise we knees. Talk to the Father, take all the problems to prayer. Take all the problems in prayer to the Father.
Yeah. All right, Clyde, touch up some more Killer, Trinidad Killer's music now. Well, I was asking it off here, but I mean, it's just random, right? And well, I know you asked your followers what they thought about it. You ever thought about changing the name, Trinidad Killa?
Well, I really tried many times, but anywhere I go, like that name just stick on me, boy. People know me for that. But I do have a problem with it because if you look Bounty Killer, Mr. Killer, you understand Trinidad Killer, everybody knows his music.
Well, Mr. Killer actually had a change. Before that he was Baby Killer.
Yeah.
And a well-known soca artist here tell him, hey, nobody will go on hire Baby Killer, brother. Yeah. So you're not taking the baby out there.
I used to go at Killer.
You understand?
And when the season come up and I get my first hit, I just put the Trinidad in front of it because the Killer stick on me. I tried to change my name many times, but I feel I go change it to TK.
Yeah. Because work at the Kun.
Start to call me TK.
Trinidad Kun?
TK, Trinidad.
That's TK. All right, we can work with that. We can try to take it. You heard it here first, right? You know, Trinidad Killer has changed his name. He's now known as TK.
Yeah. Uncle TK.
Watch that uncle thing. When you start to go down the uncle road, I'm telling you. Hey, TK in the house. Let me go.
Representing for all the ride or die. Ladies, ride or die. She's a ride or die.
Body is she friend, and she was right till the end. She said, body is she friend, and she was right till the end. Right, girl, till your heels broke off. Be by fast so your wig flick off. I say, right, girl, till your heels broke off. Be by fast so your wig flick off. I say, right, she's a ride or die. On top, she's a ride or die. I say, right, she's a ride or die. And she was right till the end. She love body girl, she side. When rain fall, body stay inside. She want body whole day, whole night. Body so it bust the pipe. Body so sweet, so she start to cry. Water run, not from she eye. She say slow down for the amber light. She come quick like a jet blue flight. Second time and the pocket tight. Body tall, she not afraid of heights. And for the body, she love to fight. She say body is she friend, and she was right till the end. She say body is she friend, and she was right till the end.
We actually inside for Carib, all you know, from 5 o'clock. It's all about Carib. This is, which rhythm is this? This is the one everybody talking about, right? The ride on.
What from Christmas straight back to Carnival. Hiya! Oh, you don't know how to lime our.
Hey!
You forget how to drink our.
Hey!
You forget how to zest our. Just bring the bottle, let we take a shot. Shal, like you don't know how to lime our.
Hey!
You forget how to drink our. If you don't know how to zest our, just bring the bottle, let we take a shot. Where we going right now? Where we going right?
Ride down till we lie down.
Could sleep
TK.
next day.
TK in the building.
It bad when we bounce up.
Hey.
Ride down is non-stop.
Hey.
It bad when we bounce up.
Hey.
Ride down is non-stop. Oh, you don't know how to lime our.
Hey.
You forget how to drink our.
Hey.
You forget how to zest our. Just bring the bottle and we take a shot. Oh, you don't know how to lime our.
Hey.
You forget how to drink our.
Whoa.
You forget how to zest our. Just bring the bottle and we take a shot. Where we going? Shal, where we going?
Ride down.
Where we going?
Ride down.
Ride down till we lie down. Where we going?
Ride down.
Where we going?
Ride down.
Shall take it low. I want them to listen what I'm saying, right? Toe the line, don't rush the fet. Don't done the dance, we ain't tired yet. Last year I couldn't jam like this. Yeah, before I couldn't fet like this. I'm ready for the road and I have a list. All of the fet that I cannot miss. All of my band staying on my wrist. And I hit everything like a damn tourist. Cause you don't know how to lime our.
Hey.
You forget how to drink our.
Hey.
You don't know how to zest our. Just bring the bottle and we take a shot. Cause you don't know how to lime our. You forget how to drink our. You forget how to zest our. Just bring the bottle and we take a shot. Where we going?
Ride down.
Where we going?
Ride down.
Where we going?
Ride down.
Right down till it. Yeah, man. Where we going?
Ride down.
Where we going?
Ride down.
Where we going?
Ride down.
Right down till we Every gal go get a bowler. Every gal go get a bowler. Every gal go get a bowler. Every gal go get a bowl. It's corn and pigtail. I happen a big sale. Every gal go get a bowler. Every gal go get a bowler. First time you get this one.
Yes, boy.
Every gal go get a bowl. It's corn and pigtail. I happen a big sale. It's corn and pigtail. I happen a big sale. It's steam from all the bottom.
Boy, there is it.
Girl go get a bowl. Every girl go get a bowl. Every girl go get a bowl. It's corn. Every girl go get a bowl.
Hey.
And pigtail, I having a big sale, it's corn and pigtail. I having a big sale, it's steam inside the bottle. All the girl them winding up, it's steam from all the bottle. All the girl them winding up. Every girl go get a bowl. Every girl go get a bowl.
Hey.
Every girl go get a bowl. Every girl go get a bowl. Them don't want me in the fat. They say it's too much zest, but I'm kinda on the grind. For pigtail is at my time. For pigtail is wait and wine. More people than ticket line. And this is not real nice. Every girl go come back to this is corn and pigtail. I have been a big sale. It's corn and pigtail. I have been tuna zero. We have all the girl them winding up is steam.
Dan more corn and
You ever hear this one? This is a new one for you know.
Dan.
Climb up all on the trussing.
We know this,
Climb up
yeah.
all on the trussing. Look at them and them fussing. Climb up all on the trussing. Climb up all on the imagine. I want on the Who are the baddest white in here?
Say
Who are the baddest white in here? Is it the slim thing or the thick thing over there? Who are the baddest wine in here? Big up Jason King, eh? Who are the baddest wine in here? Who are the baddest wine in here?
Yo.
Is it the slim thing? Who is the wassiest? Who are the wassiest? Big stage, Jason King. And is that you like party trussing? Climb up all on the trussing. Climb up all on the trussing. Look the fireman and them fussing. Climb up all on the trussing. Climb up all on the trussing. Climb up all on the trussing. Look the fireman and them fussing. Who are the baddest wine in here? You are the baddest wine in here. Is it the slim thing or the thick thing over there? Who are the baddest wine in here? Who are the wassiest in here?
Hey.
Who is the wassiest in here? Who is the wassiest? You is the wassiest.
Hey.
Who is the wassiest in here?
Yo, we chilling with Killer, Trinidad Killa, TK, however you want to address him. All right. So for the season, right? For the season, who you have as your agent manager? Who is in charge?
Well, for all bookings, you can contact 396 4926. Any more info, you could go to my socials like Trinidad Killa on Instagram, Trinidad Killa on Facebook. All the information is there.
Yeah. It was nice holding that vibe with you, man. You know what? I honestly, we said a lot, but I didn't realize that we didn't actually have this conversation like on air.
Yeah, man.
And I guess it would do wonders, you know, because when people really tune in, you know, who not listening now, I guess they will tune in after and they could see it on our YouTube channel, and you know, they could get that kind of understanding. But Killer, we could only have this conversation. It's up to you.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
I
The ball is
respect
in
it.
your court.
I want to say big respect goes out to Chow 96.1 and all the staff for having me here and my music on rotation each and every time. I want to big up Gaza G. I want to big up the whole staff up by the Smokehouse and everybody who support Trinidad Killa, you know.
Congratulations
and
on your
thing
business.
I want to say too is on the 23rd of this month, I am doing a big food drive up by the Smokehouse where I'll be giving away 500 hampers. So anybody who interested in getting a hamper could come to the Smokehouse on the 23rd. It's all about the annual lunch, parang on the pavement, you know, and even if you want to donate something, you could drop it off by the Smokehouse itself. You know, it's all about helping we people and elevating we people.
Yeah, I hear that. And well, I guess they could tune into your social media for more info on that.
Yeah, Trinidad Killa, no space.
Damien, you have anything else you want to address with Kun at this point in time?
Just make sure and say everything tomorrow.
Yeah,
Right?
man, no
And
problem,
let we live in love.
Yeah.
We live good.
It's back and hand for that corner, Pigtail. Light love from here to...
I didn't realize you have a song for it.
Yeah?
It's
But I
didn't
mean,
know that.
on that Pigtail.
Dan, you know
steam
easy,
from
you know.
all the pot.
You ain't easy at all, you know.
Yeah,
I
man.
know, once something up, trend, he going with it?
Yeah.
You done pen that song already?
You ain't easy at
I
all.
want to say big respect to Static too, Johnny Blaze, Lady Lava, Dion, the whole crew right now. I'm working with a crew. Melvon, Explosive. There's a whole team right
So
now.
you gotta get
Killer, I know sometimes you feel like if, you know, like you're in a corner and it's like nobody defending you, but from what I've seen, people like you, you know.
If
But
they
that
like
is
me.
the
People like
wrong
you.
impression. If that is what you think, that is the wrong
Nah, I
impression.
don't feel so.
No,
people-
at times he gets the impression as if, well,
No, why Killer,
nobody
why-
out there.
if Killer,
Like
if
people like
nobody
you,
like
boy.
anything when I play nobody that be on it, that get no go
I
no
know
way.
that. I
You
know
understand?
it. That people
Sometimes
but
the road is
sometimes
rugged,
others-
yes.
The
And
road
they-
is rugged and I work hard.
Yeah, but
Let me
everything
say
measured us.
something
Everything
before I
Damien said
work
that.
real hard before I get this opportunity. I work
Everybody
with
works
real
hard.
people.
Everybody in their mind, they work hard.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand that
25
too.
years, you see me on the avenue with dog.
You don't get well, so John
I
Wick.
just go smoke at John Wick and with a dog on the avenue.
No, we know you're a man.
I
But
think
all right,
you know
I
that
guess
style.
I guess we want to say, Killer, and this is something to think about after the interview: conflict resolution.
Yeah.
Not everything
Yeah,
could
yeah,
be a
yeah.
cuss and a carry on.
Well, you're not getting no more cuss and no more carry on from me because the smokehouse running. All right.
Yeah.
And right now I'm going up there to make more corn and pigtail because the 2 pot I leave up, they must be done by now.
Right.
You understand me? So it's a pleasure being here. Big up
All the
Raw.
time.
Everybody.
Yeah, that is Clyde, brother. That's not wrong.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Clyde. Sorry about that. You want to touch?
Clyde, stop getting on soda.
Uncle
Boy, this
Clyde.
corn and pigtail, boy. You couldn't-
I'm sending down something for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Special.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, brother.
Love
right?
and respect. It was
Yeah,
a pleasure being
yeah.
here, man.
Go with love.
again. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Trinidad Killa. TK. Well, let me take a break. You see, this is what I noticed when I never long. I didn't have you
That
seen.
interview, nice one.
Yeah. Conversation, sir. Yes. Yeah? Right, man. Big up Carib same way.